And what you did. Why am I naked?
What do you mean you don't remember the part where you passed out, woke up again, shouted at me, "It's too hot in this five-star hole," I believe it was, then tore your clothes off and proceeded to hog the bed?
I do that sometimes.
Yo, what's going on, man? Jason Rogers, your creator of PeakUnderPressure.com, and in this video, it's another one. It's another video breakdown. We're going to be diving into the 6 keys I've uncovered for you to help you become more attractive to women in your dating life. Whether you're in a relationship or you're single, out there, playing the field. Either way, these 6 keys will apply to you. They come right from the show Lucifer. They come from the man himself, and we're diving into them right here, right now. Be sure to stay till the 6th, as all 6 of these, when you get them together in combination, they're money in the bank, baby. Let's go. Let's begin right here, right now.
Detective, this is unexpected.
You said the door's always open, and I'm walking through it.
Right, well, I was just on my way out to meet the Britneys, but I suppose they can occupy each other.
Great. Then have a seat.
Yes, has something happened? I'm guessing by the looks of it with Dan, perhaps?
You mean Detective Douche?
Yes, well, of course, that's what I mean, but the bigger question here is, why do you mean?
We weren't even back together. And he ended it with me tonight. With a text. I mean, what are we, in high school?
Well, we're certainly drinking like we are.
Now, I'm going to share the first key for really thriving around women in your dating life, like Lucifer, in just a second. But first, I want to ask you, do you feel like you're screwed if you don't have an English accent? Because a lot of guys I work with and coach feel like if they don't have the accent, if they aren't tan, if they aren't 6'3", then they can't really be attractive. And I just want to share that that's a big time limiting mindset. That's not one of the keys we're going to talk about, but it really could be the 7th and perhaps even the most important of all. The first key, though, for thriving like Lucifer is to have what I call playful expression with a smirk. And you're going to see this. You already saw it right here.
I mean, what are we, in high school?
Well, we're certainly drinking like we are.
And you've seen it a lot, and you're going to see it a lot more if you watch the show, and you're going to see it throughout this video breakdown. He always has that playful expression of self with the smirk. He's always playfully expressing his personality, his beliefs, his ideas. He's sharing jokes, all of that. We're going to go into a couple of ideas specifically for how to do that throughout the video breakdown. But key number 1 I want you to be aware of, and you don't have to have an accent, you don't have to be 6'3", and you don't have to be tan and handsome to do this. Have that playful expression with a smirk, because remember, women are emotional creatures, and when you give them good emotions by being playfully expressive, they're not thinking about whether or not you're 6'3", they're feeling how good you make them feel, and that's the $1 million distinction.
Why don't you have a seat over here and tell me all about it?
I just feel like an idiot. I can't believe that I would let myself care for him again. I mean, why? So I get hurt?
No, because you're a kind person who puts the needs of others before your own. It's a horrible irony that my father invented.
Key number 2 for being more attractive to women is to be a man she can feel comfortable around. And you actually just heard genius advice from Lucifer right here when he said,
because you're a kind person who puts the needs of others before your own.
It's that empathy that you want, that willingness to put her needs in front of yours. Now, let's talk about that real quick, because some guys are too soft, right? They're too needy for her approval, and so they'll do anything to please a woman, and you don't want that. But on the other end, a lot of guys who study the pickup advice or the macho man kind of dating advice feel like they're just going to fuck bitches, get money kind of thing. And really what I'm saying to you is you want to be a strong man, but you also want to be the guy who is watching out for her. You're a man who gets what he wants, but you help her get what she wants along the way. That is how you build that comfort. It's through empathy, through creating win-wins. Check how this happens right now, and then we'll continue on now to key number 3.
But you don't do that. You just take what you want.
Since the beginning of time.
That's nice. What's happening?
It would seem that I'm saying no.
But you've been trying to get me into bed since day 1. Why are you saying no?
Well, frankly, my dear, I'm as baffled as you are. I mean, usually I'd leap at the chance to fulfill my carnal desire, but for some reason I can't. Come here. We don't all turn into our parents, Detective. I mean, look at me. I don't think I've ever been the son that he wants me to be.
Is there nothing I can say, nothing I can do? Change your mind, I'm so in love with you. Too deep in, you can't get out. You're just a poor girl in a rich man's house.
Oh no. 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 Oh God. Oh God, what have I done?
Don't worry, my father's the forgiving sort. Well, except when it comes to me. Triple espresso or hair of the dog?
We're back. Key number 3, my man. It's leading conversation. There's a lot of ways to lead conversation. You can do it with humor. You can do it by asking questions. You can do it by storytelling. The real key I just want you to notice, however, is that guys who tend to be attractive to women know how to lead the conversation. You see, Lucifer?
Don't worry, my father's the forgiving sort. Well, except when it comes to me. Triple espresso or hair of the dog?
Watch throughout the rest of this clip how he continues to lead conversation. And we're going to continue now to really some specific keys in 4, 5, and 6 that are going to help you lead conversation with more humor, with more attraction, really just those nuanced skill sets to help you get to where you're trying to go. All right, so let's continue now, my friend. Let's continue right here, right now.
No.
Oh, right, both.
Please tell me. We didn't.
Did we ever? And I'm pretty sure we made Rosemary's Baby. Oh, Detective, it was extraordinary. The heat, the gymnastics. I mean, you had moves that made even the devil blush.
I know. This is bad. Whatever happened last night, don't tell me. I'd rather not know.
What, that we didn't do the nasty?
We didn't?
Nope. I turned you down cold.
You.
Key number 4, this is really a way to flirt, and it's super fun. You see Lucifer doing this a lot. Misdirection. Key number 4 is misdirection. It's basically when you misinterpret what somebody is saying, what she's saying to you, in a way that makes it funny and flirty. First, you saw it when she said no when he offered her for one of the drinks.
Triple espresso or hair of the dog?
No.
Oh, right, both.
He assumed, being playful, that she wanted both. It's a misdirection. Then he plays along saying, oh, you were just lovely in bed, right? That they had sex. And then when she really asks about it, he's like, no.
We didn't?
Nope. I turned you down cold.
He's throwing her a curveball. He's keeping her on her toes. And that's one of the things that you want to do yourself. Watch how he does this in the show. He does it a lot. He's always having fun, right? It comes from that playful expression we talked about with key number 1. In a nuanced way, you do that is with constant playful misdirection.
Why am I naked?
What do you mean you don't remember the part where you passed out, woke up again, shouted at me, "It's too hot in this 5-star hole," I believe it was, then tore your clothes off and proceeded to hog the bed?
I do that sometimes.
The 5th key now, man, is tease her, tease her, tease her, tease her, man. And you see Lucifer's doing that right here, where he's basically making fun of all the weird stuff she was doing in the bed.
Remember the part where you passed out, woke up again, shouted at me, "It's too hot in this 5-star hole," I believe it was.
But you notice that he's doing it playfully, and he's not doing it in a way that's deeply judging her. And that's the $1 million key. Again, these are such important distinctions. Some guys hear that you want to tease women, you want to be kind of challenging with women, but then they turn into hardcore assholes. They go hardcore and go for things that are way too deep. No, you want to keep it playful and it's no big deal, but yes, you tease her. She forgets to make more coffee. Yes, you tease her about that. She does something dorky. Yes, you playfully tease her about that. That's what you want to do, my man. So now that you know that, you're ready for the last and most important key of all. Are you ready, bro? I know you are. Let's dive in. Let's get to number 6.
I'd be upset too if your ex dumped you by text.
No, I'd be relieved if Dan dumped me. Even still, it's very out of character to see you so unhinged. And out of character for me too. The whole not wanting to have sex with you thing. But here's the strange part. This gave me quite a rush. Can't explain it. I've been thinking about it all night.
Okay, last night was a fluke for both of us. Never happened, leave it at that.
Right. You snore, by the way, like an Albanian field wench.
An Albanian field wench. I have no idea what that is. Share in the comments if you know. But key number 6 now, to wrap this video up, is extremely important. It's the culmination of everything you've seen here. It's the power of generating what I call the upwards spiral of positivity. I'm going to explain that more in just a second, but first, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And if you want more information like this, feel free to check out my website, peakunderpressure.com. It has my best content. But back to the topic now at hand. That 6th key to be more attractive is to create what I call the upward spiral of positivity. And the upward spiral of positivity is really when your emotions just keep going upwards and upwards and upwards some more because you're doing all of the things you want to be doing, right? You're being playfully expressive. You're being the kind of guy that's creating win-wins for both yourself and the women in your life. You're leading conversation. You're having fun with misdirections. You're teasing. And when you do all of these things, really when you get your social skills and your flirting skills and all of these skills on point, you're going to notice you just start feeling really freaking good. You notice here that when Chloe leaves, she's pissed, right? We're never doing this again. Don't look at me like that. And this guy's just smiling, cracking jokes about Albanian field wenches, right? He's still feeling amazing. He has that upward spiral. When you get these points on point, you're going to get that upward spiral too. And again, for more content like this so that you can get that upward spiral in your dating life, be sure to subscribe.